Alright, so we're gonna test out my rank 5 Masacre. I did all the Labyrinth fights, and my god, like, he was mowing, or not Labyrinth, Realm of Legends. He was mowing these dudes down, and 110 to 120 hits each. Like, it's ridiculous. So, I fought him all the way up to Wolverine, who, as we all know, has ridiculous regeneration. So we're going to test his special 1 ability reduction, his block ability reduction, and we're just going to hit him pretty hard and see how it goes. Now, if you'll notice, it took me 43 hits to start doing damage to him. I do understand that Masacre is not a burst champion. He's not Corvus, man. He's going to take time. He's got to take time to do his thing. He's got to build up debuffs, and then you'll notice 30 hits in, he's almost at half health. Like, Masacre has, he actually might top Sentinel as the damage over time champion. I don't know, but at any rate, we're just playing around, and this is my video at 17 debuffs. I have been shown videos where Masacre at rank 4 has like 35 incinerates. So yeah, they stack up really fast. I'm just a conservative player. I'm not aggressive enough for that, so that's why you see what you see. And there you go. He took Wolverine down in roughly 110 hits. It's kind of stupid. I got messed up toward the end, but whatever. It happens. Okay, so this is the video that everyone's been asking for. They want to know how's he do versus Red Hulk. And yes, I am using the Heimdall synergy. The reason I'm using Heimdall is because I wanted to use Gwenpool to extend his Ignite, and that leaves you 3 teammates left. And I tried attack synergies, but honestly, all the attack synergies that I tried to use, the most I could get was like 12%. Heimdall gives you 15%. So there you go. And that also leaves you the option for another person. Which, honestly, I don't even know what I used. I didn't have anybody specifically. If I had a freaking Domino would make this fight quicker. Because her synergy with Masacre is that every time his ignition expires, he goes back from 1 to 4, and usually it's 4. Her synergy is pretty solid, so I would have liked to have used her, but hey, I don't even have her as a 3-star. So what you are witnessing is probably the first 565 Masacre doing Labyrinth on his own, without his synergies. I mean, it's pretty solid. I broke it down earlier. Without masteries, he has like 2,300 attack without masteries. It's pretty ridiculous. But you'll also notice, like, his basic attacks, like, look at him right there. His basic attacks don't hit that hard. Where his attack comes in is those incinerate debuffs, the bleed debuffs, and of course, if you're fighting an immune, he will do the exact same amount of damage to an incinerator immune. Like, he transfers it to a energy debuff, or not even debuff, just direct damage. So that's pretty solid. I also have to say is like he's got that really cool special 2. His special 2 in a block while someone is bleeding or has the ability debuff or whatever, if they have a debuff, his special 2, throwing it into a block, does 40,000 damage. It's ridiculous. ridiculous. But what I've noticed is like you really don't need a special 2. It's circumstantial. You'll use the special 2 against champs like Mordo and especially MODOK. I think Masacre was designed to kill MODOK. And here we're like not even 3 minutes in, and look at Red Hulk's health. We are destroying him. And like I said, I'm playing conservatively. I think there's a way to stack up, 30 debuffs, and yeah, you can get shit done. But honestly, I do not like evading Red Hulk Special 2. So I play conservative. I do a Special 1. It's not that big of a deal. You'll also notice when he attacks and it's a crit, Masacre also does bonus damage. It's like 1200 or so. It's not a whole lot, but hey, it's bonus damage. And that's one of the reasons why his base hits do not do a lot of damage, because he's got all this extra shit going on. He has, like, he can fight debuff immune and cause direct damage. He causes direct damage with his basic critical hits. And then you stack on, like, if you're doing, let's say you have 15 incinerates up, they're doing about 1600 damage each. So if you have 15 incinerates up, and the duration is kind of complicated because each incinerate adds to the duration of the previous one. Then you throw into diminishing returns. But if you have about 15 incinerates, you're doing a solid 15,000 damage every second. It's ridiculous. So throw that in with the bleeds. The bleeds do about 1800 damage each. But as you can see here, you can keep about 6 to 9